Yeah. Yeah, y'all already know what it is. It's your boy H1 Sonik Gemz podcast. We are in the building on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. It's hot as shit if you in Atlanta. I don't know where you at, but that's where we at. You heard? None other than the crew. Shout out to Mr. DeMelo. Shout out to 4-Day, Areta Revolve. But this is the SwimCon one-on-ones. Again, H1, a.k.a. SwimCon is the name. I got a special guest in the building. This is my guy right here, son. This is my nigga, all right? First of all, if you've been watching battle rap, I don't know, within the last 10 years, probably 11 years, my nigga. It's probably been longer than that. There's no way you don't know the name. I call him Mr. Over Your Head Bars. That's my name for him. And if you watch his battles, you understand why I call him that. In the building, we got none other than my brother, my nigga, Mr. Brixx Belvy. Brixx Belvy, what's goody, my guy?
What's up with you? What's up? Thank you for having me. Appreciate you, bro.
Yo, son, always. Yo, he's getting the fresh retwist for those that are gonna be watching this later. He's getting the fresh twisties before the week. You know what I'm saying? That's the early May joints.
If I'm gonna get sick, I'm gonna go out sick for real, looking good. I'm done. I was Scruff McGruff in my little Crucible video.
Yo. Yo, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. But I mean, you're doing the bad. I mean, that shit is looking dope. And your hair grew long as shit, like super fast, son. Like super fast.
Yo, that's all thanks to my best friend in the background.
Hello, best friend. That's the best friend. What's up, best friend? How are you? How you doing?
She got them growing hands, bro. Growing hands.
I'm telling you, son.
Perfect blend, man. Perfect blend. Make sure y'all look it up, man. I'll make sure I get that to y'all later on, man.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. She got them Madam CJ Walker hands, bro. She got them shits that get your hair long as shit.
That means you're getting a Netflix special.
It's coming. It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming
good,
for a fact.
Bro.
Everything is good, my guy. Everything is good. Just trying to expand the horizons, you know what I mean? Do something a bit different. We got the podcast going. Couple of music projects coming. So, you know, we're just I'm gonna try and be on my Joe Budden shit right now. Niggas is getting older. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm gonna start wearing a fedora soon. That's the next thing. I feel like that's just in my evolution.
Hold on. You don't want to get on Instagram for just your outfits, bro. Take it slow now. Take it slow. They got the button fits out there, son.
Yo, I mean, why not? You don't think it's a good look? I think that shit is fire. You don't think so?
Bruh, you know how like superheroes throw on like an outfit so they don't look like the superhero? That's what this nigga Buddy be dressing like, bruh. I don't need you doing that, my guy. Not yet. You can still rap.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be wearing Gucci Uggs. I think this nigga had on Gucci Uggs in one of his videos. I'm super good. Like, you won't catch me in no Uggs. I'm not gonna be in the hood Uggs on.
All right, I'm good then. We Gucci.
But the fedora might happen. I'm gonna let you know that might come to fruition. I fucks with the fedora. Some loafers, I might rock some shit like that, bro. That's a super fact.
We gotta grow up eventually.
Yeah, son. Yo, we getting older, bro. We're getting better, is what I like to say. We're getting better with time.
We?
Oh, my bad, me, nigga. Brixx is like fucking 18, son. Brixx has been 18 for like 9 years, son.
Oh God, I ain't leaving. Ain't leaving either.
I ain't mad at you, my brother. I ain't mad at you, son. So what I wanted to do was kind of go back into your history a little bit for all the listeners of Sonik Gemz, and for those that are going to be watching this on YouTube. Before we even get started, I just want to let you guys know where you guys will be able to see this podcast, listen to it, as well as stream it. Of course, patreon.com. We just got on Patreon, so just give me a minute to create the tiers. We'll be giving out merch and all kinds of cool shit. Stitcher, iHeart.com, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, TuneIn and Alexa, Buzzsprout. Of course, youtube.com/Sonik Gemz, Facebook, Sonik Gemz Podcast, Sonik Gemz on Twitter, Sonik Gemz podcast.witsit.listen. If you want to go to the website, and of course, Sonik Gemz on Gmail. If you just want to drop a line, you can go check us out there on any of those platforms. Now, so Brixx, take me back to your first battle. Like, I think I was there. I've been in mad Brixx battles, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm I don't think I was at the first one, but I definitely was probably within the first three. Guaranteed I was
Yeah,
probably
you was at
within
my
the first
second one.
three.
You was at my second one.
The second one. God damn, son. That was a minute, bro.
And you've been supporting ever since, bro. I fuck with you.
Yo, you my guy, son. Always, bro. Always my guy. So take us back to that. Take us back to your first battle. That first time you went up. What made you decide to even get in the ring at that point? What made you decide to do it?
I was already doing it. Like, you know how I knew Khan from back in the day, Fox, everybody. Like, we was already battling, like, over the phone and all of that. So they had jumped into grind time before me. They jumped in maybe a year before I did. So they was already doing it. So they was like, yo, man, just do it. Just jump in. Just battle. Just do it. Just do it. So, you know, I linked up with Khan's manager at the time, which is my manager now, Chris Petty. And he basically was like, yeah, we got a spot for you, bro. Grind time Atlanta is opening up. We want you to come out and battle. And at this time, I was living in Milwaukee. So, like, I took a bus, matter of fact. I took a bus through a snowstorm. Back.
Wow. Dedication.
Yeah.
Dedication.
Yeah, so I can battle this motherfucker. What was his name? This is E-Dub? I don't remember. This shit was a long time ago, bro. Basically, I killed him.
Yeah, factory. That's the whole point. He killed that nigga. That's it.
The whole point of the story is I jumped in, I got in the battle rapping because of Khan, and I killed everybody that fucking got in front of him.
That's the whole point, ladies and gentlemen. That is the whole point. So when you went up, it's your first time jumping in the ring. Were you nervous the first time you did it?
Yeah, I was nervous the whole time. Like, if a nigga tell you he wasn't nervous, he lying. Like, nigga, my stomach was in my throat, bro. I ain't had no projection. I didn't know nothing about nothing. I was scared to death. I was scared, bro. No
how
lie.
do you think your opponent felt going up against you? You think he felt the same way?
He was shook.
Was that his first battle?
Oh, you know what?
Too?
My first battle was Star Eater. I take that back. My first battle was Star Eater. And I don't think it was his first battle. He had done a couple before me. Like, it was a little local scene that I had not been a part of. So, like, everybody that was there had pretty much battled already. But you could see he was scared too. Like, it's different. We all grew up battling. Like, we battled in the lunchroom. We battled on the block, whatever. But when them lights is on you and that camera's on and they like 3, 2, 1, go, bruh.
Yeah. Everything changes.
Like,
everything
to this day,
changes
bro, I still
at that
feel
point.
the same way. Like, my heart beating to this day. I feel the same way.
So you still get the butterflies. Even now, it's been years. You still get the butterflies in your stomach.
I still get them. I feel like the moment you don't get butterflies, you're no longer passionate about it. You no longer care for it.
I agree. That's a fact of, I think anybody that does any kind of performing, whether it's music or even athletes or whatever, even if you're working as a lawyer, walking into a courtroom, I think everyone should feel that feeling, you know, and it keeps you on your toes.
Even if you're sure of your material, like, you just gotta have that passionate feeling. And I feel like I need them butterflies every time. And then once I get that first, woo, it's over with.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Confidence is like, at that point, you know, this shit's clicking.
I might start rebuttaling. I might start freestyling. Like, you never know what's going to come after the ooh.
Word. Exactly. That is awesome, man. That is awesome. And so that happened, what year was that? Was that like 09?
Yep. 09.
09. Jesus Christ. Yeah. 11 years deep, bro. 11 years. You were super vet.
Yeah. It's a long time. You
were super vet. How do you think that you've improved over the years from that beginning stage into where you are now? How do you think you've improved?
Like I was saying, definitely projection. Like, I've learned how to, like, carry my words, carry my vocals across to the crowd. Just being a better performer, entertainer. Like, really, I could always write. I feel like that hasn't changed since the beginning. I've been writing the same way, like, lyrical. But as far as, like, entertaining, like, that's the one thing I've been growing. Like, I've been really trying to elevate entertaining, rapping, like, actually rapping and not talking, rapping. Like, throwing different flows in there, here and there, and creating moments, really. Like, just trying to create moments to the point where people think of me as a vet and a legend.
Facts. You know, I believe, you know, as an artist, right, whether you battle or you do whatever, I think we all have influences. So where do you think your influence comes in with your art? Like, or who do you think is probably one of your biggest influences? And where do you get your style from? And I'm going to explain why I'm asking this question, because there's a reason why I call you Mr. Over Your Head Bars. I say it under all of your posts for a reason.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I think most of the times, I think when people are listening to, I listen to you rap, you don't rap like anybody else that battles. Your schemes go into like mad different other schemes that's within the scheme. I see that every time, and I'm like, I'm wondering if niggas are actually getting this. You know what I mean? Or they wait. I never wait for the punch. I wait till I love the setup. That's what I love most about your raps. I'm like, fuck, I love the setup. I'm like, I'm waiting for the punch, but the way you set up your shit is impeccable to me. So so what was you think is your influence? And you know, like,
I want to say Loaded Lux was, no lie, like Lux. From the beginning, Loaded. It was always Lux. It was always Lux. I'm never gonna lie about that shit. It was Cassidy and Lux. Like,
wow.
When I first was battling, it was always Cassidy and Lux.
Like, Cassidy and Lux. Why Lux?
Lux was super lyrical. He was different. He was somebody I never heard. And I'm talking like back in 2005, 2006. All right, I was watching Lux and Miles. That's when that battle came out, I think, 2006. It dropped on YouTube. And I sent Lux a message on MySpace. We wasn't friends. We wasn't nothing like it. But I remember I sent him a message. It was like, yo, you are the greatest, like some shit like that. And then I instantly downloaded his mixtape. But then that's when I learned, like, the battling, you can use that as a platform. Like, because I was doing music, but I wasn't really battling like that.
Right.
So as far as, like, influences, I'm always going to tell y'all it's Lux. I'm never going to lie about it. That man is a genius when he's writing. He's a wordsmith.
Yeah, Lux is in a different like sphere by himself. Like, he's in this weird space, like in this bubble by himself with the way that he does his thing. And so Cassidy, what about Cassidy? What made Cassidy so special and that kind of influence in that way as well?
When I was battling in school, man, punchlines. He was the only person I ever seen on video. He was the first one, matter of fact. He was the first one I seen body somebody where they said, put a beat on. When I seen that video, that changed my life. I swear, that changed everything, bro. Like, oh no, I'm coming up with punchlines all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my God. I mean, Freeway had no wins in that battle. There was nothing Boy could do. And I love Freeway, but nothing he could do with Cass at that point.
It was nothing he could do with Cass, man. What? Man, that battle was retarded. They was laughing at Freeway.
Yeah. Shout out to Freeway, you know what I mean? But I mean, I know you know this, but you know, I think there's an art to battle rap, and I'm not saying that he didn't battle in his time. I'm sure Freeway went dummies on plenty of dudes. But Cass was just a different beast at the time.
Nobody had seen anybody like Cass before. Nobody was doing that.
No, nobody.
It was every line damn near. Like, when he say every fucking bar, back then that was every fucking bar.
That was. Do you think Cassidy is probably one of the biggest influences for every battle rapper? Like, in other words, the entire genre of battle rap as we know it today. Do you think Cassidy plays a big part into where it is at this point?
I wouldn't say at this point. I would say back when we were really getting it going, like Khan and all of that. Like, yeah, he was a big influence back then. At this point right now, I think we're the influence. The Sons is the influence. Like, when you listen to how everybody raps, they sound like us. They sound like we did.
Factory. Which leads to my next question. How did you guys come together? I mean, I know the story, but for the listeners, how did you guys come together and create this, you know, this conglomerate of 4 MCs, or it might have been more, that came together, and y'all had your own individual styles, very punchline heavy. Everybody was very witty and creative. How did you guys connect all together? You, Khan, Fox, and Heartless, which, shout out to Heartless. Haven't seen this nigga around anywhere, like, forever.
Not the Heart. All right, it's a real long story, so I'm gonna shorten this bitch up.
Take your time, brother.
Basically, I started out text battling on MySpace. I bumped into Fox. He was bumping his guns. I killed him. So he ended up shooting me his number. Like, he ended up shooting me his number, and then we kind of linked up. We was just shooting raps back and forth. And so he would always call me like every other day, every day, like, hey, look, I want you to rap against this guy. So, you know, I was battling niggas over the phone. He eventually had me battle somebody called Ty Stats. Ty Stats is one of the founding members of Sons that people don't really know about because he didn't get into the ring. But he was, that nigga was nice. We talking about just pure freestyle punchlines off the top of the head. So I battled Stats. Well, it really wasn't a battle. It was like a cypher. We was going back and forth. So we linked up. We was cool. So it's me, Fox, Stats at this point. So then Fox has this nigga named Conceited.
Right.
Fox Conceited hop on the phone and try to dust me off, like try to kill me.
So this was all over the phone when this was happening.
All of this stuff is all over the phone. It's all over the phone. So he calls up like, yo, I got this kid I think you can't beat. So I'm like, yo, who is he? He said, Conceited. So then Conceited hops on the phone, sounded exactly like Cassidy. Like, I'm like, is this a joke? Because I'm thinking it's Cassidy. This nigga is trying to bar my head off my shoulders, bro. Like, so we going back and forth. And this battle was actually judged. Like, Fox had judges on the phone. It was actually, they went for me winning 2-1. Mm-hmm. We eventually rematched and he whooped my ass, but that never happened for real. So, yeah, that's basically what ended up happening. So we all battled each other and linked up. Like, we stayed cool. We called each other with new bars, like new ideas. Like, hey, we should try this out for a style. We should do this. We should do that. And then Stats one day was like, yo, I'm gonna call y'all my shit on nigga squad. So we was like, shit on nigga squad? And he's like, yeah, my sons, man. I'm like, oh, I ain't nobody's son. So we just ran with it anyway. And then from that point on, we went on to battling like a bunch of other people. Daylight was included, his peoples. Like, we all would cipher on the phone, like just going back and forth with bars for like a couple years. And then at this time, I'm like 15, bro. I'm like 15. Man. These niggas are all old.
Man, look at the history. And Heartless again was also part of that whole thing as well. So you Fox, Heartless,
eventually Heartless became part of the ciphers, and then QP. Like, eventually Fox was like the scout. He was a talent scout. He would find niggas, put them on the phone with us, and if they didn't match the energy, they would be gone. Like, it's plenty of niggas that cipher, but like, these are the people that stuck around. Like, he found Daylight. I didn't know who Daylight was. Like,
really?
Daylight, yeah. And Daylight was crazy back then.
What? I had no idea that Fox was the one who kind of discovered Daylight. No idea.
Well, Daylight discovered Daylight. Let me put that out.
Yeah, factory. 100% facts.
He was a major star, but he was the one that introduced Daylight to us. And then they ended up battling in what was called the Pit over there in LA. Mm-hmm. And that's where they met Disaster, Daylight, Active, AV, all of them niggas that's from the what is that fucking squad? Whatever their squad is called. I can't think of it right now. But yeah, their squad basically became like brothers to our squad. So we would all like link up and shoot bars at each other. Me and Daylight actually had a little diss match going back and forth.
Really?
Yeah, on wax, on tracks.
What?
Yeah, but y'all will never know. Those shit is lost, bro. I don't know where them tracks is. I don't even know what email they would be in, but
oh my God, yeah, that definitely was like a minute ago. But that is like an amazing history how you guys clicked up just for like 4 dudes that are just, or actually more than 4 dudes that are just like super nice and you know crazy. Loved punchlines and that's like incredible. Now, what has been your favorite battle so far that you've done?
Favorite?
Yeah, your favorite.
All time?
All time.
I'm going to always probably say M City. Me versus M City.
Great battle. Great freaking battle.
Yeah.
Great freaking battle.
That was my breakout battle. The one that made everybody, like, pay attention. Like, I had did maybe, like, 3 or 4 battles before that. And I did decent numbers, 20K, 15K, something like that. But that battle right there, like, the first day, it did 20 out the gate. And that was the first battle I had to go on World Star. So that's when I had everybody's attention from that battle right there. And then I did the John. But M City is always my favorite.
M City, great battle. And I love the battle with John too. I was there for that battle. It was an amazing battle. That was really, really fucking good. Yeah.
We was lit that night.
Oh yeah. 100%. That was a great ass battle, dog. I love that battle. You have a couple of great, like, there's some gems. There was I cannot remember the name of this dude. You demolished this nigga, right? It was that battle that Mickey Fax hosted.
Oh yeah, I think I ended his career.
Like, never seen this nigga. If you've seen this nigga, we need to, like, this nigga's on the back of a fucking Hennessy bottle right now. This nigga's lost to the world. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, that night, Brixx demolished this dude. Like, it was almost sad. Like, you almost felt bad for the nigga. Not me.
I stopped.
Yo, dude.
You was back there too. You didn't stop me. You didn't stop me. I remember that. You was back there telling me go.
Son, because I was like, you gotta kill this nigga. Like, it was a point. You made a point, like, that night. Yeah. Like, you just demolished this dude.
I'm gonna tell you what it was that made me do that shit. It was because that was the year that I lost to Surf. That was that year. And I had took that long ass break. Like, I think I had a battle Surf. And then, like, 3 weeks later, I battled Passwords. And I took a long ass break all the way up until, like, that battle, which was like October. So, like, I really needed to come back strong. Like, I ain't fucking around.
No.
And what's his name? Bro, I didn't even name flip him. I remember.
No, you didn't. No, you did not. No, you did not name flip this nigga at all. Like, it was just straight. It was just like, how can I explain this to the listeners? It was like, this dude had like a 22 and Brixx had like a machine gun. Like, it was like, it just would not stop. And literally everyone, I remember looking at Mickey Fax's face, and that nigga was just like, God damn, son. Like, you feel bad for the nigga. Like, this nigga is like a super rap, and I'm pretty sure he probably never rapped after that. Like, again. Yeah. I've never seen him anywhere else. So,
what's his name, bro?
I don't remember his name at all, son. And the battle's on YouTube. I cannot remember the dude's name, but you know who you are. You lost, so shout you out. So good, my niggas. I'd say your name, but you lost. You probably don't want us to say your name anyway. So,
right.
Yeah.
You probably want to get that shit too.
Yeah, exactly. You know what that was like? That battle was like Khan versus Jesse James. It was like that battle. Y'all had it was like that bad. Like, it was like there was nothing you can do to, like, there was nothing he could do to come back after that. Like,
yo, you know what's so crazy? Like, the nigga Jesse James had the opportunity to come back. They was like, yo, you want to go one more round? That nigga's like, nah.
He's like, nah. Only signed up for one, bro.
Nah, I ain't signed up to get my ass kicked twice. One night.
The same night. In front of Smack. I'm good, niggas. Like, I'm super straight. This nigga Smack is rapping. This nigga Smack is just growing his beard and I'm getting my ass whipped like this. I'm super good. I'm super good. So, yo, speaking about that, so you mentioned the Surf battle, which was, to me, I don't know how people judge battles, right? But because I know you and I know your rap style, I know who you are, how you think when it comes down to bars, I don't think you were nervous going up. I mean, you're gonna have the normal jitters, but I don't think you were necessarily nervous going up against Surf. Because Surf had the name or whatever, and it was a thing. It wasn't the battle was in LA, right?
Yeah, nah, it was in Stockton. It was in Stockton where niggas don't like me at.
Okay, so Stockton, California. Stockton, so basically LA, because that's all niggas know about California is like LA and San Diego. So niggas is like, all right, it was in LA then. But it definitely was in Stockton.
It wasn't for me at home.
Right. Exactly, which I think might have swayed things a bit differently. But what do you think made the surf battle go the way that it did?
Yeah, that was totally my fault. I didn't take him as serious as I should have, like as far as like preparing. And then leading up to the battle, they told me he was locked up, so the battle was off.
Mm-hmm.
So I stopped. Like I stopped preparing for that battle, like a good chunk of time before it happened. Like I stopped, and then they was like, "Oh, it's back on. He's out." I'm thinking like, "The fuck he get out?"
Like, nigga is like, yo, Surf, shout out to you, bro. But you're the most going into jail ass, coming out of jail ass nigga like I've ever seen in life, dog.
I did not see him getting out that fast. Like he got out, and the battle was back on. So I was just like, "Oh, okay, all right, cool." I didn't really prep for it. I didn't respect Surf's pen. To be honest, I didn't think he was that dope. I'm finna check myself real quick.
Okay, cool. It looks dope.
I look good. All right. Nah, I didn't respect his pen. I didn't think he was that dope. I thought he was decent. You know what I'm saying? Like he had a couple moments. I did like him versus Young Ill, but I still thought Young Ill won the battle.
Young Ill spit ass on that battle. Factory.
Yeah, like he snapped. As far as everybody else, he ended up introducing something new, which really wasn't new, but he gave it a title. You know what I'm saying? Like we was doing slow it downs. What he did was a slow it down, but he gave it a title. Fuck, yeah. I gotta put it in subtitles or something.
Yeah,
that was our shit.
Yeah,
that
factory, 1,000%, 1,000%, 1,000%.
But to the masses, he started something new. You know what I'm saying? Like he did everything to make it look like he was a body bag.
Anyone who watched battle rap knows that he didn't come up with that shit though. Like, there's no way for anyone to have thought about that. Was that battle the first time, at least on stage, that we saw Slow It Downs, I think, and you can correct me if I'm wrong with that, was when Khan battled T-Rex and he did the Slow It Down. Was that the first time he did that? You guys did that on stage? Or am I wrong with that? Because that's the first time I remember hearing it.
I think I want to say that was it. I think that is the first time he did the Slow It Down versus Rex.
So, and your battle with Surf was before that battle, or was it was after?
Oh yeah, it was after.
Okay, so then he knew where it came from. I'm just trying to correlate it for the fans because I'm like, you guys gotta understand where it came from.
That's why Khan said it when he battled him. That's why Khan brought it up. Like, where did you get that from?
Yeah, true that. That is
he knew.
Fact.
Like I was doing it. I'm gonna tell you, Surf told me straight up, no lie, honest to God, on everything. He told me straight up, he watched me versus Blackheart. That's how he prepped. Really? And versus Blackheart, I was doing the same shit. I was running my bars back to slow it down. I just didn't say slow it down. Yeah. But I was doing the same thing.
That's a fact. That was another great battle. It was another good battle. Blackheart. Shout out to Blackheart wherever you are in life.
Shout out to Blackheart.
Shout out to Blackheart. Would you battle Surf again if the opportunity came up?
Oh, yeah.
And if you did, what would you do differently this time?
Make no mistakes.
Can I be like your hood cheerleader?
No mistakes.
No mistakes. I'm not playing. Like, they can see. They know I'm not playing. People, every time they see a battle from me now, they're like, yo, I wonder what Surf thinks of this. Or I wonder what would happen in the rematch. Or, you know what's going to happen. Like,
exactly.
That's why y'all say that, because you know. You know. That's why y'all say it. I don't say it.
No, but you know what? It's crazy because it's like, it's a different Brixx. You know, it's not the same Brixx from that time either. And it's not the same Surf technically. So you guys are in a different place in life. So that's going to be, oh, man.
He's going to, what Surf would do, he would rap about his accolades. That's what he would do. And I wouldn't even be mad at him. You're successful. You did the right thing. You went on the path. Now me, I'm hungry. Accolades don't mean shit to me.
Facts.
I want blood.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think it would be a phenomenal battle. Something I would personally love to see. Personally, love to see that battle with you and Surf. But who I would really want you to one of my battles that I would love to see if I had to do a fantasy joint or I could make it happen overnight would be you and JC.
Yeah,
that is. I think everybody in the world wants to see that battle. I think that battle would be incredible. I think your pen and JC's pen against each other, man, steel sharpens steel, bro. And I think that shit would be remarkable. I think you guys would push each other to a place that maybe you guys wouldn't even have went to. You know what I mean? But what do you think of that battle? Would that be somebody you would take?
Yeah, I would give him the JC versus Chilla Part 2. I would shoot for that.
Yeah.
And I would try to walk all over him. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not holding back nothing. I really, really, really want my spot back. And y'all niggas keep playing with me. I'm gonna come and take it.
You got to, bro. You got to. You got to take it, bro. You got to take it, man. And I mean, I already know your capabilities, and I think everybody knows your capabilities. I mean, I think you've escalated on another level at this point right now. And so why do you think at this point right now that as far as that main stage that they consider, I guess they consider Smack that main stage, why haven't we seen Brixx yet on that Smack main stage?
Oh, it's a process. I ain't gonna lie to you, off rip, I've turned down PG after PG after PG after PG. I felt like I was too good for the shit. I shouldn't have to go through the process. Like,
yeah.
Man, I just
I
felt like I might have been my own stumbling block for a long time. Because I seen other people just skip the process. So I'm like, yo, why I gotta do it? Like, y'all know me, I'm nice. Y'all called me. I didn't call y'all.
True.
You know what I'm saying? But,
true.
You know, I finally, I tucked my pride away. Finally did one last year. And off rip, as soon as I did it, as soon as I was done, it didn't even drop yet. They was like, all right, you're done. Like, I'm thinking in my head, like, it was that easy. I should have just did it then, like, back in the day.
Right, absolutely. Because it was originally you that was supposed to battle B Magic, right? As opposed to John doing it with that battle.
Right. It should have been me. I had a little personal situation come up with my daughter where I could not make it. You know, I did let them know in advance that I would not be making it. I did reach out to John. John told me he should take the battle. He could put that shit together in like a week, and boom, they had a classic.
Very true. Very true. Do you think that you get the respect that you deserve in battle rap?
Never. Never.
Why do you think that you don't at this point? Or what do you think? Well, I'm going to ask the question two ways. Why do you think that you don't? But what do you think is the hindrance? Like, what do you think might be the
hindrance
disconnect?
Is the stage. The hindrance is the stage, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And also sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I've been inconsistent. Like I'll take battles that I don't like and then underperform. Like there's been times of that. But for right now, for the most part, it's really the stage because a lot of people underperform on the stage and they still love them. Like as long as you're on URL, they gonna love you.
Yeah,
like, I have seen some bullshit up there.
Super facts.
I've seen some bullshit, and I have seen people debate the bullshit one.
Yeah, I mean that's a fact. That is a fact.
I really think, for me, I have played around. I have bullshitted around for some of my career. I did go away for a long time, not take any battles. But if I'm on URL, all of that shit goes away. I'm the best in the world. I know it.
Is URL, do you feel the URL is the top of the, like, the top of the line when it comes to battle rap? In other words, of course, it's KOTD, there's ARP, RBE.
Yeah, course, and shout out to every one of them. Shout out to every
Bullpen and all of them. And Bullpen, shout out to John for having Bullpen here in Atlanta. But
shout out to every one of them, bro. But I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. URL has marketed themselves from jump as the ultimate rap league. That is their name. From jump, they have marketed themselves and pushed it into everybody's head for over 10 years that they are the one.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
And personally, me, I've always wanted to rap on Smack. I've always wanted to be a fan.
Really?
And I appreciate every opportunity from Organic, you know what I'm saying, going to King of the Dot. Love them. You know, ARP did reach out to me to battle O Solo, but I haven't touched his stage officially yet. But as far as I'm concerned, URL is the top. That's the NBA. That is it.
That is the
like
NBA.
that is why everybody is doing the Crucible right now. They're doing the Crucible audition because now you have a chance to make it.
Yeah.
Like, shit, I did one, and I ain't gonna lie. I did the little audition shit, but it wasn't an audition. It was a template. It was to teach you niggas how to do it. You want to get picked? This is how you do it. Nah, I kid you not. I got a message from one of the scouts. I ain't gonna say the scout's name, but he gave me a message, and he said, you don't have to do it, but do it. Show them how it's done.
Nice. Explain what the Crucible is to people who don't know, who are going to be watching this later, for those who maybe don't follow battle rap. But what is a Crucible? Explain to them what it is.
Okay, you know how they say PGs is a process? The PG, it was a process to get you to the main stage, but nobody understood the process. It was all over the fucking place. The Crucible is basically that with a actual process. Like, you know what you're going to be doing. You know this. You know that. There's no, oh, shit, I don't know. I did a PG. I don't know if it's going to drop. I don't know what the fuck is next. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, all right, I did an audition. I got picked. I'm going to do the 2 rounds, and I'm going to battle somebody in 30 days, and then this, and then that. Like, they explain it thoroughly. You know exactly what you're doing. And there's a blog on it, too, out there. But for the people that don't know, the Crucible is basically for up-and-coming talent. And that could be anybody. You could be a vet. Anybody that hasn't touched URL the way the stage like this supposed to. It is for you. So there should be almost nobody downplaying this shit. If you have not touched the stage, I don't care if you've been battling 20 years, bro. If you ain't touched the stage, put one out.
Yeah.
You owe it to yourself. You owe it to you.
Yeah.
Who says I don't want to go to the NBA? I'm just going to play at the park up the street. What?
Plenty of niggas. So you'd be surprised, Brixx. There's a lot of niggas, man.
Saying. Like, you got to tuck your pride away. Get real.
I'm telling you, bro. There is a lot. Like, I believe in seniority, right? I'm one of them niggas that believe in that. I believe if you worked at a job for fucking 10 years and some new nigga come in, and you get to leave early, the new nigga can't leave early because you leave early.
Oh my God.
I just believe in that shit. Like, no way. So so this nigga just started, but he gets to leave the same time I get to leave. So I'm leaving at 1, he's leaving at 1 too. Nah, this nigga gotta stay till 6. That I got for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, this nigga gotta stay till 6. I don't give a fuck what this nigga's talking about. I don't care. Yeah. I believe in seniority. You put in the work, you put in the time, you deserve the rewards. You know what I mean? So to be honest, and I don't like you doing a PG or even, you know, you doing a Crucible is something you choose to do. But I think they gotta just skip you straight to the main stage.
I'm gonna be honest. I could have skipped. I was given a choice. I did contact one of the staff members, and they gave me an option. They said you can do the Crucible. You can rebuild your brand like you've been doing. Like I enjoy rebuilding my brand. No lie. Like, I like for people to see me in a better light than whatever the fuck from years ago. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He said you can do Survivor Series, or you can go through the Crucible. I like challenges. I like a challenge. The Crucible comes with a payout at the end. What?
Does it?
Man, niggas playing. Coming to get it.
Nice. I didn't know. Yo, you know what? That leads to my next question. Do you believe that coming up, battling was about getting your name out there to be able to go out and eventually, hopefully, maybe get a record deal, You know what I mean? End up with the music on the radio or something. So battle rap was literally just a stepping stone. Smack came, and shout out to Smack. He took it and made it an entire genre all by himself.
Right.
He made it a genre all by himself. Do you feel, but at the same time, I always believe when money comes into play with things, sometimes it ends up tainting the true art form of it. You know what I mean? So do you feel that, I believe you guys should get paid for your talent and should get paid for your work, hands down. It's an entire genre. It's an industry all by himself. But do you feel that the money aspect of things has changed what the purest form of battling, the purest form? Do you feel like it's changed that and now niggas are just doing it, even if they trash, they're like, I can get a quick bag, even if it's a couple $100, they're like, I can get that. Yeah. So what do you think? Do you think that it's changed?
I ain't gonna lie, there's been times where I got paid so much that I didn't give a fuck. Like, I just like, yo, let me just put this shit together real quick. This battle is in 3 days. Let me just write some shit real quick. Like that. It's been times I've done that. But when I don't get paid, I feel a need to show the fuck out. Like, oh nah, I ain't getting no money. I gotta snap so I can get some money. Like that is exactly how I've thought plenty of times. Like it's been times where I'm like, man, maybe I don't need to get paid for it. So I can stay on top of me.
Very interesting. Very interesting. You know, what you're saying is something that's fucking, like right now, I don't think battle rappers in any shape or form probably thinking in that way. I mean, everyone is kind of, the bag just comes with the territory now. You know what I mean? It just comes along.
Everybody expect the bag. It's niggas that have zero names out here that expect a bag. Like, oh man, if I'm coming out, if I'm a rap, then I need $100. I ain't mad at that. It's your work. You put in the effort. Now, if you trash,
exactly.
Shut up, man.
Which a lot of niggas are. Unfortunately, sorry guys, but a lot of you niggas is dumpster juice, and I'm not gonna name no names, but I could, but I'm not.
Dumpster juice with the ice in it, man. Like, y'all niggas get served on the rocks, man.
Get the fuck out of here, son. Yo, Brixx, what is your process? And you could choose to share this or don't, but I mean, meaning in the sense of your writing process. How do you go about creating the stuff that you create? How do you go about doing that? Like, how do you come up with these bars? Like, is it driving in the car? Is it, taking a walk? Is it just maybe playing with the kids? Is it just like, watching someone's battle and going ham?
Everything. Any and everything. Everything you just said, driving in the car, playing with the kids, watching a movie with the kids, or anything almost. I could just think of whatever, and then boom, I'll jot it down in my little notes on the phone, and I'll put something together later on. But like if I put down a bar, I gotta think of a way to build up the whole scheme. The whole setup has to make sense for me all the way through. Like I can't just write anything. That bothers me.
I agree.
I can't just write some bullshit. Like it kind of makes sense, but it kind of don't. I can't do that shit. I can't. Yeah, like, if I can't make it make sense, I'll delete the whole thing.
Man, you're not pulling a Squidworth clarinet, whatever the fuck Arsenal said that one time.
I shoot myself in the face. Okay, I'm not doing that.
You're not shooting machetes. Shout out to DNA and Arsenal. You ain't shooting machetes and shit.
The machete, bro. It's my dog, bro. My dog.
Yo, you are not.
I fuck with DNA so heavy, bro. But I was like,
yeah, I didn't know where he was going with that either. But whatever. When you get caught in the moment, I guess it is. But everybody's writing style, and DNA. I guess at this point,
he was just trying to get to the next bar. I feel you.
Yeah, absolutely. It happens. You know what I mean? It happens. It's battle rap, son. It's the stage. One of my favorite battle of yours is the battle against Chef Trez. Love that battle. Great battle.
I think that might be second to M City.
Yeah, that was a great battle. You were super in your bag during that battle. And one of my favorite lines you said in that battle was, I push a plate back on Chef like I ordered fries with it. I was like, Jesus Christ. Yo, that bar hit so hard.
I can tell you exactly how I came up with that stupid ass bar. Bruh, as a man, I know you got a wife. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
He sends you to get the food sometimes, right?
All the time. All the time.
So when they fuck, you get all the way home, they fucked up the order, you got to go back.
Yep. Absolutely.
I came up with that bar, going to get something to eat, and they forgot her fries.
Oh, my God.
They forgot my baby mother's fries, and she was pregnant.
Oh, shit. Forget about it. Yeah, you got to go back. You would have had to go back 10 times to get them fries, nigga. Forget about it. Forget about it.
I ain't gonna lie. That shit right there, when I thought of it, damn near crashed. Like, I'm just like, oh, this shit is hard. I can't wait to get home. Like,
yo,
man. And then, like, as I wrote it down, a bunch of other punches within that little rhyme scheme came to me.
Yeah.
Like, the whole little, if the sky's the limit, I make you collide with it.
Yeah.
And it like, all of that shit
Woo.
Came to me all that night. So I was just like, yeah.
Yo, that line is my favorite line of that battle. I push a plate back on Chef like I ordered fries. Yo, I was like, Jesus. And immediately I caught the visual. Cause I'm like, I've been there, nigga. Nigga, where the fuck are my fries, nigga? Like, I've been right there.
Like, yo,
you know what I mean?
I just went through that this morning. I swear to God. I went through that this morning. I had to go back up to IHOP. Like,
yo.
Like, hold up, man. Y'all niggas tripping. Y'all put mushrooms on the omelet? I ain't asked for this. They don't even say that on my receipt. Man, it's so crazy.
Man, that is one of my favorite lines that you've said amongst a million others. But that line and that whole battle was a great battle. Another one of my other favorite battle of yours is you and Newborn.
Damn, I forgot about it. Damn.
You and Newborn. And niggas were waiting for that one. For that shit to drop, man, I could not wait for that battle to drop. I was like, yo, y'all niggas both, shout out to Newborn, both y'all niggas went dummies. Y'all went dummies.
Leading up to that battle, I was getting on that nigga nerves every day. I would message, I would post something. Like, I'm gonna smoke your boots. What size smoke boots you wear? Like, I was getting on that nigga. I was getting on that.
What size smoke boots you wear? Guaranteed you're gonna hear that in a song of mine. Guaranteed, nigga. It's coming. Guaranteed I'm taking that shit, nigga. What size smoke boots you wear, nigga? So
I was on that nigga helmet. That's why he wrote like he wrote. I was on him like, bro, I'm gonna body you, kill you. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And somebody said, I'll never forget it. They was like, as much as y'all be talking back and forth, this better be battle of the weekend. I be damned, it was.
I watched that battle, I think, 3 or 4 times back to back. Like, just consistently watch the whole thing and then go back again. Because both of you guys were just going crazy.
We was really just feeding off each other. We fed off each other the whole time. I literally hate him for that sweater. That nigga had on a casket. Like, you ever seen the inside of a casket?
Yeah.
Nigga had on a padded sweater, bro. I was hot. Shout out to
Brixx looking at a nigga outfit, son.
Like, I had on a DC shirt, like a little $15 t-shirt. But like this nigga, and I had on a bucket hat.
Had on the bucket hat with the long hair in the back, nigga. Come on, shit was hard.
Hey, no lie, I was on some dirty nigga shit that day too. I only took out like some of my braids. Under the bucket hat, my shit was still braided, bro. I was dirty. I was a dirty nigga that day.
Sonik Gemz, you just got a gem, ladies and gentlemen. We would have never known.
And just smacked my hat off, he might have won the battle clear. No debate. Oh, man. If Danny Myers threw his hat and hit mine, game.
Dude. Yo, you don't get physical in your battles as a lot of other battle rappers. Do you think that as you guys are battlers, right? You guys are battling as men. And I can tell you for me, I battled on the block. I'm an MC battling on the block, getting on the main stage. I've never done that, right? So looking at it, if a nigga like jumped on me or like in the wrong way, my mind automatically goes left. And I would be like, fuck, you know what I mean? Because I feel like sometimes, like for instance, again, shout out to Arsenal, but when he grabbed Cassidy during the battle, you saw that, right? When he grabbed, I was like, yo, my nigga, like, all right, I get it. But yo, so you taking shit a bit too far. Do you think that there's sometimes that the physicality of battle rap can go further than it needs to?
I think for the most part it's unnecessary. Like that's the reason why we battling, so we don't touch each other. Like it don't get physical, it don't go too far. Like really, I don't mind a little push here and there, a little touch. You know what I'm saying? Like that don't bother me. But when you get to the point where you knocking me backwards and shit like that, I can't. I don't like that shit. And it took when I was battling active, that was the first time I ever really dealt with some shit like that. Where a nigga was just like moving me. Like I'm a solid nigga, so for a nigga to move me that much, I'm just like, all right, damn, this nigga is actually pushing me.
Yeah.
And I wasn't prepared for no shit like that. Cause in the contract it said no contact.
Yeah, right, exactly.
And so I'm thinking in my head, like, I cannot leave Cali without my second half because I decided to fight. Yeah. Like, that's all I'm thinking in my head as he's doing it. But after a while, you know, like, and you can see it in the video. I'm just like, yo, all right, you doing too much. Chill the fuck out. Yeah. Dude, you know what I'm saying? All of that shit. I'm a calm person because I know how far I'm going to take some shit if I lose my temper. Like, I've been in situations, I've gone to jail because I've lost my temper. I got scars, I got war wounds, all types of shit because I wasn't thinking.
Yeah, factory.
You know what I'm saying? But we battling. If we battling, we battling. Just rap. If you can't beat me with your rap shit, ain't got no business standing across from me.
Facts. Factory. Yeah, I definitely think it becomes a bit. I mean, the shit just like some of the shit I see is like the number one violation I've ever seen in any battle. Like this, yo, Daylight. If you're gonna, I don't know if you'll ever see this, but if you see this shit, if you ever go in your if you touching your balls to put on a nigga face, nigga. I'm shooting everybody in the venue, son. Like I don't even give a fuck, bro. It's over.
There's nothing. There would have been no discussion.
It's like
you touched your balls and then you smacked me in my face.
Yeah, it's over. It's over, son.
Oh my God, bro.
Battle like, over, son. Battle over. Brixx, battle over, nigga. Brixx, battle over, nigga. Brixx, listen to me, son. This shit's over, nigga. Everyone's getting clapped inside. Everyone's getting clapped. Everyone, son. Everyone's catching one, bro. It's over, dog. Son, I would have, yo, my nigga, this nigga Daylight knows what he's doing because he did it to a nigga that obviously wasn't about shit. Like, he wasn't even thinking about that shit. Or I don't even think he realized what was happening.
On that nigga's chin, bro.
Violation. That's the worst violation I've ever seen, dog. He knows who he did it to.
From then on, all my battles would have been in prison. Like,
yeah, it's over. It's a legit rap.
They'd have been booking me. Like, I'd have been a whole different tier. Like, I'd have been tier 3.
Sell back. D block, nigga. Nigga, top tier D block, nigga. You crazy, son? Yo, bro.
Yo, son. I fought with Daylight so heavy, bro. That nigga.
Nigga, violation, son. Violated that nigga, son. What his name was? Pesci or some shit? Lil Pesci, whatever the fuck his name was. But like,
bro, he had a gangster name, bro. Like,
son,
like Lil Pesci, bro. Like, I would have got low on that nigga.
Son, I'm telling you, bro. Son, it would have been a whole rap. Shout out to you, Daylight, son. You brave, son. You did it. I mean, the dude could have wilded out. I don't know what Joe Lil Pesci's, you know.
Like, I don't put anything beyond Daylight, bro. He tried to take a shit on the stage, bro. Like,
yeah, he did. He did. This nigga's This nigga's different, son. But shout out to Daylight, the most Afrocentric, funniest nigga with a spawn tat. Shout out to you, nigga. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you. Brixx, do you think battle rap has turned into mainly gun bars?
For sure. For sure.
Like if you're a new battler coming in, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but if you're a new battler coming in, that even if you, I'm going to make this into a 3-part question. Of course, if we think that battle rap is turning into gun bars, if you're a new battler coming in, do you think that you have to do gun bars, even if you don't want to, in order to be able to compete? And if you don't do gun bars, does it make it harder for you battling whoever? Just battling, period, in this stage in 2020.
Yeah, for sure. I think you gotta do gun bars. Like, you don't have to. Let me take that back. You don't have to, but for the average person coming in, they think they have to. Now, if you're not going to use them, you really gotta battle. Like, you gotta break your opponent down. You gotta study. You gotta figure him out. You gotta figure out what he's doing wrong, and then you gotta make those into haymakers. You gotta make those into bars, bro. Like what did I say? I said this shit yesterday in the little Crucible shit. I said y'all drank from the same waves that's inside a well. You so thirsty, you don't even realize that you provide the grail. Like, you coming, you got the talent. That's just regular ass water that everybody else is drinking, but you coming with something special.
Yeah, that's right. Facts.
Like, you don't have to do what anybody else is doing. You don't gotta follow their path. I ain't following nobody's path. I did my own shit.
Facts. Factory. I think, right now, for instance, I think a lot of people rap like Twerk. I think like Twerk.
Oh God, I've seen so many Crucible auditions where niggas, everybody, I get the bitch. I get, like, bro, what?
Yo,
I'm just waiting on a nigga to do this. Then I know something.
Oh
when a
my
nigga get to
God.
doing the chicken wing, I know he the realest.
Yeah, Twerk has definitely, Twerk has changed the way that niggas battle rap, but then he also gave props to Prez Mafia and said it was a lot of Prez Mafia that he got, before the whole biting bar situation that happened to Prez. He never really bounced back from that, and I thought the dude was like immensely talented. I still think he's talented. But Twerk is just right now a different type of nigga. And
yeah, he's probably the biggest star in a minute. Like, he really just, I don't know where it came from. He just blew the fuck up, and everybody took his style. Everybody sound like, excuse me. Everybody sound like Twerk Shine Nitty.
shout out to Nitty. But I'll be honest with you. I think you were doing Nitty shit way before. Niggas,
punching shit.
It's just the breakdown of how he was doing it. I think you were already doing that in battles, but he took it and he added the aggression to it, and it is. And I'll be honest, I'm a fan of Nitty, but like the niggas that have been watching this who love battle rap, I promise you, 90% of you niggas have no idea what he's talking about. Y'all gotta watch this shit at least 2 or 3 times. Don't lie, niggas. I know that. When you're in the building, you're just going, oh, because you heard something familiar. You don't know what the fuck that nigga was talking about prior to that. You don't know none of the breakdowns. I just know it for a fact. But I feel like
he's got a good performance with him. He's got a good performance with his bars. Like,
exactly.
He's ridiculous with it. But I can never front on Nitty. I think I would beat him for sure. But I could never front on him. Like, skill wise, he's dope. It's a lot of shit that Nitty says though that I be like, damn, I could have just said that shit. Like it don't be that special to me.
Right.
It be some regular shit.
I feel like he just his entire style is it's like the longest slow it down on earth. Like, I feel like it's the longest. I'm serious. Yo, shout out to Nitty, but I feel like it's just the longest slow it down ever. He just does it everything, like every bar. It's like the next one.
It's set up punch, set up punch, set up punch.
Exactly.
So,
it comes
and he gonna do it for 3 minutes. He gonna do that for 3 minutes. That's why when you battle Nitty, you just have to break Nitty down and you have to talk to him. You don't go punch for punch with Nitty.
No.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, I could, but why? I'm trying to win the battle. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to
Exactly.
I'm not trying to shine with him.
I agree. Who do you think was your most difficult opponent that you've had? You got into the ring with this motherfucker and you were like, God damn, this is a hard battle.
Danny Myers.
Shout out, I was at that battle.
That shit was pretty hard. I ain't gonna lie. That energy I was not expecting it, but he made me turn up. I think that was like one of the first battles where I really like turned the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like had to pull some shit together. Danny Myers and I had a lot of battles. Hold on.
Telling you.
Yo, you know who was crazy for like being a new one? Like being new? Jay Lopez was hard too. That was a hard battle.
Really?
Yeah, that PG. Like I knew what I was doing and I knew how to win, but it was still hard. And then I had to fight the room too. Like I had to make them fuck with me.
Yeah.
Like that shit was intense, man. He was definitely a formidable opponent. Like that nigga said some shit where he give me the elbows until friends Frazier, nigga, the white shows. I said I've never heard nobody say no shit like that to me.
Bro,
yo,
that's crazy.
And to this, I won't ever forget it. I won't ever forget it because I've never heard nothing like that. And he was the fact that he was slapping his bow with the shit and like performing it. Like, Frazier, friends, nigga, the white shows. I said, ugh. I'm gonna have to kill this thing.
Yo.
That was a good battle.
Which is like, you kind of even just went into it, which was gonna be my next question to you. What are some of the bars that you've heard where you've been like, against you, where you've been like, that one right there, that one hit hard that one hit
I'll give you what I recently, my most recent battle was Stewie Newton, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, we both in the same little clique, the Extendo clique. So the nigga said, he said this battle was Extendo. And he said some shit about, he said, yeah, you versus me, and nigga, they gonna pick the ladder or some shit like that. Like the ladder.
Yeah.
Hard. Oh my God. I wish I could put that bar out clean for you, but that was one of the ones I was just like, I had the mask on, so you couldn't see my face when he said it. I was just like, nigga might whoop my ass up here. I ain't prepared for this. Like, I just wrote my shit yesterday.
Woo! My God. Yo, how long does it take you to prepare for battles? How long does it take
really?
you? Yeah.
Like, it should take me, I'm going to say it should take me 2-3 weeks. Now, my dumb ass, because I procrastinate, I prepare like for anywhere between 2 to 4 days. That's a lot of writing. I can write like no problem. And then I just have to memorize, go back through, take out what I don't like, take out some shit that might not connect, make it a little bit better, make it stronger. Like, I don't have a lot of time to do that. So, like, what ends up happening in those 2 to 4 days, I shut down everywhere else. Like, there's no talking to me, there's no answering my phone, there's nothing. Like, I just black out for a couple days. I get up early, like on my days off from work, I get up maybe about 4 in the morning, 5, go get me some coffee, smoke a blunt, and work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Put my mind through the ringer, bro. But like I technically should be doing this shit in 2 weeks, something like that. Normally 2 to 4 days.
You know what I admire so much about you guys? I'm an MC, but I like putting out projects. Is you put out a project, maybe a couple of projects a year. Now, I mean, most people are putting out a lot of shit, but I've never been that type of nigga anyway. But you're writing, maybe you're doing, let's say you're doing like 15 tracks. Let's say you do 30 tracks in a year. This is just very hypothetical. Y'all niggas are literally doing an entire record. Y'all niggas is doing an entire record. 3 rounds that can go anywhere to like 5 to 8 minutes. And y'all are doing this consistently. And then the best part about it is memorizing it. That was always what I found the most interesting, is watching. I've been to a lot of battles. My favorite part of going to battles is never the battle. You know what my favorite part of going to the battle is? I'm dead ass. You know what my favorite part of going to the battle is? Is watching the battlers right before they battle go into a corner and pace. That's all you see. And niggas is doing all this shit. Twerk is probably in the corner doing this shit. It's silent. This nigga, you don't see no words. It's just, that's all you see. Like, that's it. I've seen you do it. I've seen Chilla do it. I've seen every, like, yo, some niggas are just, and you guys are just in this bubble. And it's like, man, I love watching that. I love
that's
watching
what the passion is, bro. That's what the passion is.
Memorize shit, yo, Brixx, man, like, because of battle rap, like, I've learned to try to not write shit down, to not look at it. I've learned, maybe I'm just not that nigga. Like, I gotta write shit down, son. I gotta be an honest nigga, son. Like, if tomorrow there was like, I'll give you $1 million, jump on Smack and battle anybody. It doesn't even matter. The lowest tier nigga, Joe Pesci, that nigga that Daylight rubs his balls on, battle this nigga on a stage. Nigga, I'd be like, I'm good. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. I'm straight, son. I'm straight. I would be up there singing hooks and shit. Nigga, what the fuck? Yo, is this nigga singing a hook? Yo, are you singing a hook?
Show off, sing a song.
Yo,
on
that
Smack.
Process
nah,
that process is why I got so much respect for you guys, because you guys do that consistently. How do you go about memorizing your rhymes that way? Is it a consistent repetition, or is it like when you spit it the first time, if it sticks? How do you go about doing that?
It's consistent repetition, like saying my shit over and over and over and over, and then to the point where I find a rhythm with it, where it starts to sound like a song to me. If I can't, I'll know I can A1 perform it if I can black out. If I can black out and not think about what I'm rapping, and I'm just rapping that shit, like I don't even think about it no more. I know it then. Like the battles where I blacked out was versus Born, versus M City. M City was the first battle. That's why I love that battle so much. I learned something new about me. That was the first battle I blacked out. I had the flu and everything when I battled. Blacked out.
Wow.
Yeah. Blacked out and rapped all my shit. I didn't even remember performing it. Didn't know how I performed. I just knew I did it.
Whoa.
And
that's
you know who
big.
told me that? Conceited told me that. He said, when you black out, you're ready.
Damn. Blacking out. Holy shit. When
like, I'm not even there.
Ready.
I'm not even there for it.
When you go ahead.
When that nigga, when he was doing his, it couldn't be no music on, no nothing. Like when it be battle day for him, it was all about his bars. He couldn't listen to nothing. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah,
that was
absolutely. Because I mean, I think it probably just takes you out of your element a little bit. But you know what's always a thing to me is you guys, when the crowd goes crazy for a bar, You spit a bar and the crowd's like, oh, niggas are pulling your shirt and like, all kinds of crazy shit. And like, you gotta go back and remember the last shit you said, nigga. I would have forgot everything. I would have been like, Jersey. Nigga, it would have been a wrap, nigga. Yo, I would have been, nigga, 2 minutes into the first round. Jersey, nigga, it's over.
No lie, that's happened to me before. Like, I got a crazy reaction and forgot where I was. Like, I spit a different section of the round. That's happened. Yeah, no lie, most of the time, I'm so much of a Leo, bro. I want y'all to hear everything I wrote because I want to entertain. Like, I want y'all to hear everything because I like to be praised. So I'm finna spit. I'm finna get to this next bar. I'm gonna figure it out.
Right on, man.
That's happened a million. I swear that's happened a couple times where I didn't spit the wrong part of a round. I was spitting the second round and fucked around and jumped into the third round, and now I gotta figure out how to put it back together mid-battle. Like, shit's happened. Like,
how the fuck do you do that? How do you do that, son? I couldn't even imagine that.
It's just knowing your shit. On the fly, bro. That shit has happened.
Bro, on the fly. It's like I'm going into my second. I dipped into my third.
I fucked up. That's what I be thinking in my head. Like, damn, I fucked up. I know this section of my third, so this is what I'm gonna spit right here, and then I'm gonna go and it, boom. All right, I got it. Like, I've spit shit that I'm not even supposed to spit. Like, throwaway shit. I've jumped into those.
Wow, really?
I jumped into, bro. I did that shit yesterday. Some of this shit. That's why my crucible was so long. My shit 2 minutes. It's supposed to be a minute 30. Like, I just jumped into some shit and was like, fuck it, I'm finna just go with it. Like, fuck it, I gotta get this part out now.
My God, yo, I couldn't even imagine being there. I forget regular shit, like just regular, nigga, like. Why the fuck did I come? This is like, yo, this is a bar, nigga. Why the fuck did I come into the kitchen? Do you ever have that fucking shit? Why the fuck did I come in this fucking place?
I be thinking it's the weed.
No, nigga, what? Like, why the fuck did I come in here?
Bro, opened the fridge. I have opened the fridge up 5 times in a row and not remember why. But the 6th time, I know.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like, oh, okay. It was the fucking mustard. Okay, I feel all right. I got it. Nigga, that shit.
Goddamn sandwich. Sandwich just sitting there, like, I guess he ain't gonna eat me today.
Nigga, yo, I went to the fridge, looked at the fridge, closed it, started eating my shit, and was like, oh, I need ketchup. Go back in the fridge, open it, was like, what the fuck did I come in here to do? I'm like, I gotta stop smoking weed, son.
I swear I said that. Yo, I gotta stop smoking.
I gotta stop smoking, son.
I don't even smoke that much. I don't even smoke that much. That's why I be thinking it's the weed. I'm like, nah, this ain't even me. Let me get right with it. This ain't even me, bro. I'm tripping.
I'm tripping, son. I'm telling you, son. That's a bar for that ass right there, son. That's like the fucking fries bar right there. So you got to use that shit. That's like that fries bar. It just connects. It hits too hard, son. It hits you because everyone is gonna be like, I feel like those are always the best bars. When you spit something that everyone can relate to, they're like, oh shit, I know it.
That's what I've been working on. That's what I've been working on lately. Like, one of my favorite shits that I spit recently was the palm the ringer. Like, damn, ain't nobody working the front desk.
Woo!
Like, that's what
that was a hard bar, son. That
like, I know everybody
so
been there.
Hard.
Like, bruh, ain't nobody up here.
That fucking line, palm the ringer. Yo, Brixx is Mr. Over Your Head, but now y'all niggas know why I call this nigga that. Please, like, pay attention. Like, watch the battles. You get it. Like, it's just so creative. Like, it's relatable. Beautiful.
They're there forever. I can go back and watch them.
Yeah, they're there. They're on YouTube. They are there, like, waiting for a couple of clicks. Would you battle a girl?
Yeah, I would smoke a girl. Shoot, I knew you was.
All y'all niggas
that's why I
say
said
the same
like
shit. Every nigga says that. Every nigga's like,
spit the wine all over the floor. I was rotisserie style cook somebody's daughter. All right. All right, bundles everywhere. Like, you fucked up. It came over here.
bundles everywhere, son.
He finna kill me.
Everywhere.
I'm gonna chill out. But yeah, I battle a girl. I gotta get out of here alive, bro. I can't keep talking.
Oh my God. Who would you battle? What girl would you battle?
I like Tori though. I like Tori. I battle
one of my
Tori.
favorites. Love Tori.
Official. I definitely would battle Official.
Y'all have a classic.
I love you, Official. I was gonna say something wild.
You guys would have a classic. You guys would have a definite classic.
Nobody else.
Not even Jazz?
No, I wouldn't. Not even
Jazz. You wouldn't battle Jazz?
Nah. I mean, I could. Yeah, it wouldn't be no pressure to. Like, we just get up there barring each other away. But like, I mean, it would sell. It would sell because of the history, because people know. Like, but I never had an interest in battling Jazz. I think she's dope. She's very fire. She's probably the top. But I would battle E Hart or 40 bars before I battle Jazz.
E Hart is probably out of all the females, my favorite is probably Hustle. I like Hustle a lot. I think
Hustle would give me problems because she's too aggressive, and I'd be like, I'm gonna have to snatch her hair out.
And she a big chick too. She ain't no small chick. She's like a big woman.
Oh, bro, like she not. Like, and I feel like she gonna try and bully me, and I'm not going for it. Like, I'm going home with a wig or something, shawty. Like, you ain't finna do me dirty out this bitch. Not on this stage. I'm going home with a wig and some.
Nigga going home with a whole bundle set, nigga. What is this, 1B, bitch? What the fuck is this, nigga? What number is this shit?
And I'm selling that shit. And I'm putting it up. I gotta make some type of money off of that.
Yo, man, do you think it's more pressure when guys battle girls to not lose?
Yeah, for sure. Like, for sure.
What's the difference? Because I see niggas that lose to other dudes, right? And be like, it's not a big deal. Niggas are going with their lives. When they lose to a chick, it's like,
bro. Like, niggas is always gonna believe that females is weaker. Not necessarily saying that. I believe they are weaker, but that's just a mentality of the general person. Like, they gonna be like, damn, I should be able to do this. A woman can do it. Like, yeah. I'm dead ass. Like, and to the fans is gonna look at it like that. That's how they looking at it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's supposed to manhandle her. It's called manhandle. Like, they're not saying one manhandle.
True.
Like,
true.
Now, that's not saying women can't keep up, because I know they can. I've seen it. I seen Official go toe-to-toe with Rum Nitty. Like, I never thought she was going to survive that shit.
Dummies.
She snapped.
Dummies.
She snapped.
She went dummies.
Like, there's women out there. Hustle and went against damn near all the niggas that's at the top.
Yeah. She had a long day versus O-Red, though. That's like one of my favorite male-female battles. O-Red said, y'all niggas can hang with us. All you bitches is smoking angel dust. Like,
oh my God.
Yo, this nigga O-Red went crazy, son. I was like, yo.
Time, I laid them tracks down, bro. At that point, I knew Red did not come to play. He did not come to play. He came to he came to put on.
Yeah, he did. That's a 1,000% fact. 1,000% fact.
I think it's pressure. It's pressure on niggas to get that win. They gotta go hard. I don't know if it's pressure to get the win. Like, for me, it's different. It would be pressure to get the body. Like, I got a body. Something. Like, I feel like you're not supposed to be able to hang with me at all. Like,
right.
That is my mentality. Like, I'm always gonna go in there gorilla. Like, nope. Nah, you're not coming out of here alive. I treat niggas like that. Like,
yeah.
If I treat niggas like that, why wouldn't I do that to you?
Yeah.
Hey, look, you step in this space right here in front of me, it's going down. Like,
I agree.
Regardless.
You know, my only issue I have with the male-female battles is that I feel like most niggas start talking about the chick fucking niggas. Like it becomes the majority of the raps. Like fucking Clips and Farrah funeral. Like all the niggas is talking about is who she's fucked, and I'm like, I don't.
That was funny. That was funny. I mean? But that shit get old. That shit
super
get old.
fast.
The material is tired. I've heard it enough, and Farrah has battled a lot of niggas, so I've heard this shit a lot. Like I ain't trying to hear this shit no more.
Yeah, so, it's like, not even creative.
As far as that, like niggas gotta find different ways to break women down. Like I think Daylight was dope against 40 bars. He did what he was supposed to do until he took it too far.
Pulling his dick out in front of people might have been a bit much. You know what I mean?
But he was doing what he was supposed to do before that part.
Yeah. Son, Menace, son, 40 dropping on the scene. Hard, son. He went dummies. And 40 went crazy too. When she pulled the mask down, I was like, love that. Love 40 bars.
But like that's the entertainment part too. Like she knew what she was doing. And a lot of these ladies do know how to entertain. Like when you watch Queen of the Ring shits, I don't know if y'all watch them, but I watch some shits.
Me too.
Fire. And this young lady right over here put me on to a lot of stuff. Like a lot of people.
Yeah.
I really wasn't paying attention to it. Like she say it all the time. Give it up for the ladies. That's why I would smoke one of them.
You know what I'm saying? Don't stop. We want to see Brixx hit that Queen of the Ring and smoke one of y'all, man. One of y'all step up. You know what I mean? I think you and 40 would be a good battle.
Keep playing with me, man. Like
I think you and 40 would be a good battle, Brixx. I think you and 40 would be a good battle. Like I can see that.
That's very lyrical.
Yeah,
like, it would be good, full of haymakers. 40, I believe, is in Atlanta right now. Like she can get the smoke. We can hit a rooftop.
40, what you doing here during the quarantine? Keep your ass back in Boston. What the fuck you doing out here, nigga? Atlanta's closed. we ain't open though. They said we open. We ain't open.
We opened up and got like 2,000 new cases. Like we the dumbest in the world.
Like yo, just please, like niggas, just stay the fuck home. Like give it some time.
Just shut us down.
Yeah.
Fuck what the government talking about. Shut us down. We did.
Yeah. just relax. And it's affecting black folks. So us as black folks, it's like relax. You know what I mean? Just chill. You know what I mean? You good. You know what I mean?
Like y'all typed into my Cinco de Mayo. Like killing me. Just stay at home.
Son, that's when you're gonna know what's real and what's not. That's when the fuck is Cinco de Mayo? What, Tuesday? Yeah, that's when we're gonna know what's real and what's not in Atlanta, bro. We're gonna see how many niggas are gonna be out.
I'm about to risk it to get the biscuit. What?
Bars, nigga, about to risk it to get the biscuit, nigga. Bars. That shit is hard. I'm about to risk it to get the biscuit. That's hard. He didn't even mean to rap. He didn't even mean to rap. See, that's when you a true MC. You just rap without even thinking about it. He rap without even thinking about it. Brixx Belvy, my last question to you, my brother, is what do you think is the most annoying part of battle rap? The part that you can do without, the part where you're like, maybe this needs to change. Just the part where you're like, it frustrates you a bit.
It's definitely the accessibility. Like, I love interacting with fans, but we're in like this troll era. But like niggas feel like they can say whatever to you, all of that shit. I can't stand it, bro. Like, cause the way I grew up, if you said some shit, you had to stand on that shit, and you had to really be about what you just said.
Facts.
Like, nigga,
all day.
You cannot. The shit that I be seeing online, bro, makes me not be online. This is why I'm barely on there, bro. Niggas throw that suck my dick out there so much.
Yo,
I couldn't fathom a nigga saying that shit to me and me not doing nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that is the most, as a man, that is the most disrespectful thing you can tell me. I gotta kill you. I gotta, like, I ain't never, I swear to God, I'm be 32 this year. I ain't never had somebody tell me suck my dick. Cause I promise you this podcast would not be happening with me on it. I mean, it's live from C Block, nigga.
live from C Block, nigga. We got Brixx Belvy on the phone.
Because I know me, bro. I can't. It's certain things I'm not going for. Like, you can say whatever in these battles, whatever. But, like, disrespect as a man, like, and this is something I was always taught by my grandfather. Like, you a man, you don't stand on that. Like, you a man. Don't let nobody talk to you no certain type of way. You don't let nobody bitch you, none of that. So I ain't never, ever had somebody talk to me the way these people talk now. And I just be like, let me just stay offline for somebody to decide to get reckless. And then I got to prove, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with all of the stupid shit.
Yeah.
Because I really don't want to prove that. Who wants
Facts.
to go out? Man, now I got to go prove to this nigga that I'm finna kill him. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Who wants to be like that, bro?
Exactly. Putting shit at risk for some nigga that's talking shit, it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? It's fucking ridiculous.
Like, I feel like it, but like the fans, because we're battle rappers in the sport of disrespect, they feel like it is okay to disrespect you. Like, I don't even know you. We not booked. Why the fuck would you? And then as soon as you check them on it, it's, oh, why you so sensitive? Nah, bitch ass nigga, you just said some wild shit. Like,
yeah, factory.
Like,
factory.
Hold on. Or it's, well, block me then. All right. Oh, so-and-so blocked me because I said this and that. Like, yeah, nigga, you was disrespectful.
Yeah.
If I got the choice to deal with negativity and positivity, I'm going to deal with the positivity.
All day.
I'm going to delete the negativity. Like, I'm not even going to think about it. I'm just going to, another one bites the dust.
Yeah,
like,
factory.
Where I don't care to talk to anybody that's going to be out of line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's what you're saying is definitely a great point. I think there's a million trolls that are just looking to get a rise, out of you. And I don't care if someone gives honest criticism. If you didn't fuck with whatever it is I did and I put it out, you don't fuck with it. All right, well, I don't like it. All right, well, you don't fuck with it. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Yeah, keep it moving. But like, to disrespect me just to try to get a rise out of me, it's like, all right, like, I'm not even cut from that cloth. So I've never said a negative comment to anybody in my life, bro. I've never said anything negative to anybody online. Like, I can't think of a time I was like, this sucks, or this shit is this, or this shit is that. Never, my nigga. I just don't go online, or I just scroll past it.
I've done it, but like to like get a battle going or something like that, or to make
that's different. You're selling a fight. That's different.
But to just outright be like, yeah, nah, that kid is garbage. Like, or just hit you up at random and fuck your whole day up. Nah, it ain't never been my thing. Never been me. I don't mind that accessibility, but y'all gotta like tone it down some. Like, at least understand, like, I'm a man, you a man. Let's not go too far on this internet. Because you wouldn't say it if I was right in front of you. Why would you say it over the internet?
Yeah. Well, because they're not gonna have access to you. So, you know, they're doing shit so that they can be like, yo, Brixx said, yo, he responded. You know what I mean? That nigga responded to me.
And then when you catch somebody talking crazy, it's always, nah, but I fuck with you, bro. But nah.
It's like, nah, obviously you don't, my nigga. Or you don't know what kind of nigga I am.
Like, just keep it. You don't fuck with me, delete me. Like, that's what I can't stand, people on my Facebook. Like, you don't even like me, bro. Delete me. Like, you taking up space. I got 700 million friend requests I'm trying to accept. And you in the way because you don't like me.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I understand that.
But I mean, when it's, you know, a lot of these guys, man, they really just envy you guys. That's really what it is. They just envy you. They envy you. They wish that they can do what you do. They would love to be able to get on a platform and do it and be like, yo. They're like, man, Brixx is on fire. I wish I can fucking do this same shit, but I can't because I'm like, I suck and I can't rap and I'm like shit. No disrespect, but like, yo, I can't. But so I'm gonna fucking diss this nigga so maybe he'll give me a little bit of attention. It's all dumb shit. You know what I mean? It's all dumb shit.
That's definitely what's happened plenty of times. Cause then after a while, it's, oh, nah, fuck with you, bro. And then they get to retweeting all my shit, sharing my shit. And I'll be like, why. All that.
Yo.
Why?
Last but not least, my last question to you, my brother, before I let you go. One of the bars that you wrote, that you said in a battle that you felt was you said this rhyme and it was, they may have slept on the rhyme. They may have slept on this bar. But you were like, this shit is crazy. That you're like, this is like, I might even spit this in another record.
All right, I'll tell you exactly what bar. The shit, it had to be some shit from King of the Dot. Because I was wilding and I was not getting no love over there. But when I told this nigga, I told Active, I end up chasing these pussies. Oh, I always feel like it's Pepe Le Pew. I end up chasing these pussies thinking that we got the same identical stripes or some shit like that.
Ooh,
bruh.
Hell yeah.
Oh. I ain't getting no reaction for that shit. I was like, this battle's over.
Yo.
Like,
I end up chasing these pussies thinking we got the same identical stripes. I remember that bar and I was like, God damn, that bar was hard. That bar was hard, son.
That bar ain't getting no love. I was sick. I said a couple other things in that battle too, bro. The whole you got a little ahead in your pack like Men in Black 2. Like shit like that. Like I keep forgetting, like these niggas is young. They never seen Men in Black 2. These niggas like
they never watched Looney Tunes either. These niggas is like, who the fuck is Pepe Le Pew? Who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck Pepe Le Pew? Like, but for me, like that's what I know. Like I'm 30. I grew up watching Merry Melodies and shit like that.
That's popular culture to me. I think everybody knows it. I think niggas is like on some other shit.
That battle, I really did feel like niggas was on some other shit. No lie. I was like, nah, this shit ain't real. Like, this is set up.
Yeah, they're probably. Well, I mean, it's all location, son. It's all location. You know, if you're in Canada fucking with a nigga from Canada, this nigga come to Atlanta, these niggas is thinking, nah, I'm gonna fuck. Like, there's no way, son. I believe in home crowd advantages. I'm like, yo, this is my town, nigga. Like, you come here.
I'm in Atlanta. I'm like Aquaman in the water. Like this.
Exactly.
You can't fuck with me.
Exactly, son.
I can't wait till they start having these niggas battle me here. I'm tired of going to see them. Like when they
Atlanta
start
should be a bigger market, bro. Atlanta should be the fucking biggest city.
Because of the way they have marketed. Like it's been big leagues coming here, so niggas from all over, like surrounding states and shit like that have been coming. So they thinking it's an Atlanta crowd, but that's not a true Atlanta crowd that y'all getting. Y'all getting a crowd of people from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Now, when we throw these local events and it's an Atlanta crowd, it's beautiful. I love that shit.
Yeah.
Like, they reacting. They love everything. Like, or not just love everything. They love things that need to be loved. Like, when you say some hot shit, you going to get a reaction. If you say some shit, they going, oh, okay. Okay. They going to say, okay. Like that. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
But, like, I think they need to like really see what the scene can really do down here. Like I see ARP, he's been really like building up a scene here. Like all of his events recently have been here, and they've been crazy. But
yeah, shout out to the music room in Atlanta, Edgewood. Shout out to the music room. I held a lot of battles. You know, I'm one of them niggas that felt that same way. I was like, damn, Atlanta crowds is kind of. It's not like Houston crowds. Like Houston crowds, it seem like they sucked in, they take in everything, they give the energy. And I'm like, to everybody watching, you know what I mean? For everybody watching, if you're in the crowd at an event, please give the fucking artist energy. They're gonna perform better when you do that.
That's a real thing, bro. Energy is a real thing. Like we feed off of that. If we can feel that you're not really interested, the battle is gonna be trash. We're not gonna perform to our highest level. We're gonna be like, man, let me just get through this shit so I can get my second half and go home. Like that's how I performed a couple times. Like, man, these niggas ain't reacting to shit. I know I'm saying something up here. I'm me.
Right, exactly.
I know I'm rapping.
Exactly, son. The crowd don't think that,
bro. If y'all not coming there to like support, like give your energy, what's the point of you being there? Just to say you was there? Oh yeah, I was there. I was one of the ones that fucked up the event. Like,
no, that's an absolute fact. You know what's crazy? When you're in the crowd watching a battle, like, and I'm gonna be a tiny bit biased to you niggas, a little bit. Like if Brixx is battling, I'm not gonna react to the other niggas' bars. I'll be honest. Like I'm gonna be hella dead silent when the niggas battling, right? Like I don't want to be like, and I always stand behind where you at, so I'm always like standing there. Like when you battle Cortez, which is I don't know whatever this was when A3C was out here, and you battle Cortez.
That was at the music room.
Yeah, at the music room. And Cortez was going off, and you niggas was doing your thing. And I remember I was like, he said a couple bars. I was like, this shit is kind of hot, but I was like,
yeah. I remember I kept turning around like, man, this nigga ain't saying shit. But I really felt that. I was like, man, this nigga saying some shit.
Yeah. Cole was going in, and that's like you're supposed to. But like, if you're in the audience, if you're there watching, yo, give the energy. It's cool. Like you can like both battlers or favorite one, but like it's okay. Make the battle better. You know what I mean? Like
give some energy, bro.
Yeah,
for real. Like, that is a big thing. I look for that. I feed off of that. I'm not gonna lie. Like sometimes it's hard to push through if it ain't no reactions. Like I've battled last before. I know what that feels like when people dead, sleep, drunk, high, all that shit.
Yeah,
that is a terrible feeling, bro. I battled Excel like that. Matter of fact, last battle of the night, the main event, last battle. It had to be all of 11 and a half people. All right, one of them was inebriated. He was the half.
Yo,
I kid you not. The energy that day. That's when I started saying like, nah, I'm going third. I'm going fourth. I'm going now. I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas coming to you like, yo, we got you going such and such. Nah, I'm going this time. Like I started saying shit like that. Like, and I didn't realize how much power I had until like a couple of years ago. And I just started saying, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna go at this time. And it started to affect my battles and my performances more, like to the point where they was going positive. Like I was snapping. I was feeding off of the energy. The crowd was fucking with me. When they thought the crowd wasn't fucking with me no more, like I had to bring them back.
Yeah.
That energy thing is big. I believe in that shit wholeheartedly.
Yeah, like, you can see the difference when you're watching a battle. You can see the difference in when the crowd is into it and when the crowd is not. And the worst part for me that hurts my feelings is when the artists are going hard and the bars are incredible and the crowd is just fucking sitting there. That shit gets on my, that shit bothers the fuck out of me.
I just be like, yo, what? I just be looking in the crowd like, nothing? All right, next set.
Yeah.
On to the next four.
Yeah, on to the next four. It's bullshit, son. Like, if you're coming to a battle,
I've cut rounds short because of shit like that. I've cut rounds short, battle short, all of that. Like, oh, nah, these niggas ain't, I'm not finna spit these last ones. I'm finna get these to the next nigga, the next battle. Fuck that.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you, bro. I do not blame you. I think in reality, if you're coming to a battle, just like Brixx said, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, you go into a battle, go there to support. I don't care if you have your favorite battler there or you know a nigga that's on the stage, whatever. Girl or guy, give the energy to the whole event. It's not the person, it's the event. Make the event. Like, cheer. Like, yo, that was dope. Like,
make
yo.
That shit lit.
Yo,
when they make some noise, nigga, make some fucking noise. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, the best of you, let's go, Brixx. Like, when niggas be like, yo, let's go, you want to hear, like, yeah, nigga, I'm about to fucking kill this nigga. Like, you want to hear that, and they need that. You know what I mean? Because there, you paid your money. So you just want to pay your money to stand around and listen to niggas rap?
You paid your money to come in there and talk.
Right? You could have smoked the bogey outside.
Just to get put out. Damn.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, son. But shout out to all the fans. Brixx, my brother, thank you so much for coming on and taking this moment in the midst of you getting your hair twisted lovely. You know what I mean?
Appreciate it.
Shout out to the person who did your hair, son. Shout out to the lovely lady who did your hair.
Put you on camera. I should have flipped that motherfucker.
Oh, man. Well,
I appreciate y'all for having me, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yo, Brixx, thank you. You know, you one of my favorites, bro. You know, you always gonna have my support. I'm gonna be at all your battles, son, all the time, and you'll continue to do good. Yo, so you already know, son. Continue to do good work. Continue to do great things. Where can people find you? Where can they follow you? If you got any music projects going out, which I'm gonna need you on 2 of mine, but we'll talk about that offline. We'll talk about that some later shit. But you know, that's all this. But where can people find you? Let them know where they can see you on the gram, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Twitter, wherever they can find you. Let them know.
All right. Y'all can find me on the gram and Twitter at BRIXXBELVY. That's Brixx Belvy. And same thing on Facebook, Brixx Belvy, BRIXX space BELVY. Y'all be getting lost on the way. I don't know. But make sure y'all follow me. Follow me on my Instagram. My other one had got hacked. My shit looking hurt body right now. I need it back. I need my followers back. I need my views back. I need all my likes. Thank you.
I heard. You heard. And when's your next battle, bro? I know right now with the Rona going on, it's a little bit difficult to say.
I gotta drive home, so my next battle is in 2 minutes. Hopefully the Rona ain't got 3 rounds for me on the way back there. Nah, I'll smoke her ass. I swear to God. Nah, my next battle is supposed to be June 6th, but like you said, if everything is cleared up, if the world is opened up, I'll be out there in New Orleans versus Boogie. I'm gonna smoke Boogie boots. Boogie boots.
Smoke boots. What size are your smoke boots, nigga? Using that shit hard body. What size of your smoke boot? That shit, yo, Brixx, just know you're gonna listen to a track of mine and that's just on that shit hard body, nigga. What the fuck size of your smoke boots, nigga? Shit is gonna be on there hard, nigga. Like, there's no way.
Oh, man.
At least I'm telling you in advance, nigga.
I fuck with it. I'm not mad at it at all. Just make sure they follow me on Twitter.
Yo, all day, every day. All day, every day. You already heard it, man. It's my man, Brixx Belvy, man. Like, just an artist as well, not just a battle rapper. This nigga also does records as well. So it's not just battle raps. He does great music. Check him out. Follow him. Like he gave you everything. Brixx Belvy, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Follow him. Make sure you go out and check out all his battles. Go back in the catalog. Check out everything that he's done. My personal favorite, one of my favorite ones, of course, Newborn Chef Trez. You know what I mean? Push that fucking tray back in your chest, nigga, like I fucking order fries with it. You heard? Go back and listen to him. So I call him Mr. Over Your Head Bars. Sonik Gemz Podcast. Brixx, my brother, thank you so much, man, for coming on.
My dog.
Son, we're hollering, my nigga. Thank you so much, guys. We'll hit you up later. 1.